So, you're thinking of selling or purchasing a property. I'm actually an attorney and a licensed real estate broker, so I'll give you some tips on the real estate end. As a seller, you want to make sure that the buyer is pre approved and that they have not previously filed for bankruptcy or had a foreclosure. The process for selling your property will be that a binder will be sent to your attorney. Your attorney will prepare the contracts, send the contracts to the buyer's attorney, and in turn, the buyer's attorney will return that contract signed with the down payment. The buyer's attorney will also order a title on your property, and your attorney will receive a copy of that. If in fact there's some judgments or liens against your property, your attorney will have to clear those before you close. Within 45 days of the contract, you will receive a commitment from the buyer if they qualify. That commitment will give you a close by date. So it'll say commitment will expire 30 days or 45 days. You must close before the expiration of that commitment. The buyer will complete their mortgage process and close within 30 days, usually of the commitment date. Prior to your closing, your attorney will provide for you a closing statement. The closing costs at a closing when you sell your property is one, the payoff of your mortgage, which is a letter you need to obtain from your bank. If you have more than one mortgage, then you should definitely order both payoffs. You will have attorney's fees, title charges, and if you owe any water or taxes, you will also have to pay those as well. Your attorney will review those documents with you, review the numbers with you, and let you know pretty much how much money you're going to have after the closing. Now, if you're buying a house, you want to make sure that you get a pre approval letter before you go look for a property. Because the pre-approval is going to tell you approximately how much of a house you could purchase, 4 or 500,000, how much of a down payment it's going to cost you, and it'll give you an estimated amount of what your monthly mortgage payment will be. Your attorney will receive the contracts of sale on any offers that you put in and you agree to move forward on. He will review the contract with you and he will require you to provide a down payment check to provide to the seller's attorney to put for a deposit. That down payment check will not be cash, it will be held in an attorney's escrow account until the closing. You also have to take the fully executed contract of sale to your mortgage broker so they can continue and complete the mortgage process. Usually, it takes about 45 days for a buyer to complete the mortgage process and begin obtaining a commitment. Now, it should be noted that some commitments are issued with conditions, so they might ask you to get an extra pay stub, an updated bank statement, or something of that nature before you can get a full cleared commitment. Usually, you close within 30 days of a commitment being issued, and your attorney will advise you of how much money you're receiving from the bank, how much your title charges are, how much the attorney's fees are, and the attorney will give you a list of checks that you need to bring to the closing with regards to paying the seller, paying off any fees that need to be paid at the closing. So I hope that this is helpful. And if you have any questions with regards to your specific situation that you would like to discuss with me, please feel free to contact me.